Okay, so we wanted to talk a little bit about how we'll be evaluating student work, specifically the feedback that we're hoping to generate for students for projects. Our goal is to create a cumulative portfolio project for every student. We're going to ask students to create that project at the very beginning of the year and update it regularly in hopes that at the end of the year, students will continue it on into high school and perhaps even make it public at some point throughout high school. We want students to come in the door and believe that they're in an apprenticeship in writing. We want them to think that their work is never done, it's due, and we're going to do that in a couple different ways. First, we use our recent drive filter. When we notice that students are working, their work will pop up on our recent filter in Google Drive, which will allow us to jump in and provide students with a little bit of feedback on the fly. We also want them to consistently update their website because when we go to evaluate work, we'll go to student websites to find it. We're going to provide 6 types of feedback. We'll provide immediate on-site, that might be a short conference in class, and immediate online, that might be a conference as a student is working after school or from home, that we'll jump on, see that a student is working, and provide some short feedback. There will be times throughout the year there will be scheduled writing conferences. We will formally evaluate work at a given time once students have turned it in. We always reevaluate writing. So any student that wants to turn work back in after it's evaluated for more credit can always do so. And then towards the end of the year, we do celebrate their writing and the process. One of the spots that you can go to find feedback from us is the parent and student portal. Please notice a couple things. First, these assignments are listed as skill areas instead of assignments. That allows us to allow students to work on projects that maybe some other students aren't working with. You'll also notice that the score here will be noted for different students. So this is where you'll be able to calculate a full score for the quarter. Finally, if you look in this teacher comments, there will always be a live link to the student's website. So you'll be able to find total points awarded for work, project categories, teacher comments, and links to detailed evaluations. Another place you'll go for feedback will be to your student portfolio. What you'll find there is links to all of the work. So any work that you complete this year will get posted to this portfolio, this website. It'll also have a link to your XP counter, which we'll talk about in a couple minutes, and a link to a shared folder with all of your work in it. We'll be building these in class. Another spot that you'll be able to go to find all of the feedback that we provide for you is this XP counter. This will be a page on your website. You'll notice that this is your total number of points, as well as all of our evaluations and all of our comments, and all of the details for every project that you turn in. You'll have links to student documents, so you'll be able to get directly to all of your work right from this page. And you'll again have this total points earned space. The last way that you're going to get some feedback from us will be in your Shared With Me folder. If you look on the left-hand side of your drive, it's right there. It's labeled Shared With Me. Every time you complete a project and we evaluate it, you will get one of these documents shared back to you. On that document, you'll have a full evaluation of that product, along with a link to the student product and some information from us. Again, our goal is to have students build this cumulative portfolio starting pretty much on day one and going throughout the entire course of the year in hopes that this will be something that will become much bigger and hopefully something that students take with them throughout high school and maybe even beyond.